What if the most terrifying monster in the region was actually a man whose only crime was being completely abandoned to the darkness? You will witness a soul trapped in a prison of silence and chains, until a voice from across the sea spoke a word the shadows couldn't stop. Like the story of Samson, who was the strongest man who ever lived, but also the loneliest. This is the account of a man who was seen only as a beast to be feared. But behind the power of darkness and the clanking of broken shackles was a human heart waiting for a rescue. The world said was impossible. Stay with us until the very end, because the final moment of this restoration reveals a truth that could change how you see your own darkest chapters forever. If these stories of hope and reversal speak to you, please subscribe to ********. It means the world to us and helps us keep these divine narratives alive for everyone. On the eastern shore of the Sea of Galilee, there was a place where the living did not go the region of the Gerasenes. It was a land of jagged rocks and ancient tombs, a place where the air smelled of dust and the grave. For years, the people of the nearby city had heard the same sound echoing through the night. A human voice screaming in a language that didn't sound human at all. This was a man who lived among the dead. He had been driven into the wilderness by a force he couldn't control. Just as Hagar was once driven into the desert by those who should have protected her. He wore no clothes, and though the townspeople had tried to bind him with chains and shackles, he would tear them apart with a strength that was not a blessing, but a curse. He spent his days and nights among the tombs, cutting himself with stones. A man of sorrows, trapped in a nightmare he couldn't escape. Then, a boat arrived. A stranger stepped onto the shore, having just commanded the very winds and waves to be still. When the man saw Jesus from a distance, he didn't run away in fear. He ran toward him and fell at his feet. The power of darkness that held him knew exactly who was standing there. Jesus didn't look at the chains or the scars. He looked at the man. He didn't see a monster. He saw a child of the covenant who had been lost. When Jesus asked, "What is your name?" the answer was Legion, for the darkness was many. But with a single command, Jesus broke the prison of silence. The shadows were forced to leave, and for the first time in years, the screaming stopped. When the townspeople arrived, they didn't find a monster. They found the man they had feared sitting at Jesus' feet, clothed and in his right mind. He was no longer a nobody in a cave. He was a human being restored. I want you to think about this carefully. How many of us feel like we are living among the dead? We carry a secret history of shame or a darkness that makes us feel like we have to hide from the world. We assume that because the world has labeled us as broken or too far gone, even God will walk past us. But this story is a mirror. It shows us that Jesus is the one who crosses the sea just for the one person nobody else wants to see. From this, we learn that your restoration is not a reward for being perfect. It's a rescue for the fallen What the crowd calls a monster, God calls his own. There are 3 lessons here we cannot ignore. First, no darkness is too deep for the light, Just as God found Jonah, at the bottom of the sea, he can find you in the middle of your tombs. Second, from the man's restoration, we learn that Jesus restores your identity, not just your behavior, He didn't just stop the screaming. He gave the man his life back. And finally, your greatest trial can become your greatest testimony. Jesus told a man to go home and tell how much the Lord has done for you. The man, who was once the region's greatest fear, became its greatest messenger of mercy. If this story touched your heart, please share it with someone who feels like they are walking in the dark right now. Leave a like to help more people find these little stories, and tell us in the comments, is there a miracle of restoration you'd like us to cover next? Your story isn't over, and it's never too late to be found. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next story.